Have you ever thought about whether your partner is cheating on you or not? If you don't exactly know the subtle signs that show them doing so, worry not, we are here, we will tell you all about the signs that show your partner is cheating on you. There is almost nothing that can upend a relationship more quickly than cheating. People often list off common habits and personality changes as surefire signs that a partner is cheating, but the truth is that there is no way to ever know for sure that someone is being unfaithful without cold, hard proof. Even suspecting your partner of being unfaithful can lead to major cracks and arguments within the relationship if you don't know how to communicate well. In this video, we will show you subtle signs that your partner is cheating on you. 1. Changes in communication. A breakdown in communication is never a positive sign. If you can't get your spouse to communicate, or even fight, with you, they no longer share their day with you, or the words, "I love you," are no longer spoken, there's likely an underlying issue. The following signs of stonewalling, which involves refusing to listen to, respond to, or accept what you're saying, may also signal to cheat. Ignores what you say, changes the subject to avoid an uncomfortable topic, storms off without a word, comes up with reasons why they can't talk, refuses to answer questions, makes accusations rather than talking about the current problem, uses dismissive body language such as rolling or closing their eyes, acts in a passive-aggressive manner. 2. Appearance and hobbies. Certainly, taking care of yourself and devoting yourself to new hobbies and passions or even your work can be positive, but when combined with other suspicious behaviors, the following changes may be cause for concern. Your spouse is dressing nicer or has a sudden increase in interest in their appearance. Your spouse picks up a new hobby that requires a few hours of commitment per day. When you show interest in their new hobby, their answer seems vague or they brush you off. Your mate is working longer and longer hours at work. 3. Attitude changes. Your spouse may experience work stress or problems with other relationships that can lead to changes in attitude. The following might be signs of infidelity, but they could also signal other issues. Your spouse exhibits signs of low self-esteem. You notice your spouse has a sense of confusion about him or herself. Your spouse seems to want danger or thrills in their life. Your spouse is more negative than before. Your spouse becomes more critical of you. Your spouse seems to be picking fights more often. Your spouse gets very defensive if you mention infidelity or affairs. When you ask for reassurance about cheating, you do not feel satisfied with the response. 4. Lying and avoidance. Dishonesty in a marriage is a red flag. These avoidance strategies may indicate that your spouse may be cheating. You feel as if you are being avoided. They don't want to go places or do things with you anymore. You find your partner has been lying to you about a variety of things. Your spouses seem anxious around you. Your spouse seems more secretive. Your partner abandons religious faith. Your spouse's wandering eye seems out of control. Your spouse accuses you of cheating on them. 5. There is considerably less intimacy or connection in your relationship. Your sex life is practically non-existent. There are lots of new things introduced in sex that were never before. You learn that you have a sexually transmitted infection and you have not strayed. 6. Money issues. Almost all marriages undergo some kind of financial stress at one time or another. But you may want to investigate certain money issues when you notice them in your marriage. You notice charges on credit card statements that don't make sense. Money becomes more of an issue between the two of you. Your spouse stops planning for large purchases, such as a trip, buying a house, starting a renovation, etc. 7. A change in technology use. Infidelity is often revealed online, in text messages, or in phone messages. These tech changes may warrant concern. Your spouse is suddenly unreachable at certain times of the day. Your spouse changed their password or won't share it with you. Your spouse is always texting or sneaking off to take phone calls. You notice cloud sharing has suddenly been switched off on your devices. Your spouse stops using shared devices altogether. Your spouse reduces their use of social media. Your partner clears the browser history on the home computer. Your spouse's fitness tracker shows exercise at odd times and hours.